Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. All right. We're going to be talking about Solana today, preferably the Solana ecosystem. I'm back doing some more videos. Been out for a while, but hopefully you enjoy the content. Let's begin, shall we? Let's go to super tiny mode. We'll get right into this one. So if we go to good old CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, whatever you like, sometimes you'll see some headers. And in this case, we're going to explore Solana. Solana seems to be a popular coin, so let's talk about it. So what I like to do when I'm looking at ecosystems, and I think a lot of people probably do the same thing, is you start playing around with some of the features. You know, what's the hour, the 24, the 7-day. So if I pull up the 7-day on Solana, I can see a coin called Soulcex. So if you don't believe this coin sounds like an adult toy, let's continue. Good news is it looks like it's ripping. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So automatically it's going to pull up a day. And if we look at the data, you know, it's more or less just this right here is classic. I would scalp this if I was a trader. Here's your sell. This area is your buy. But we're not really in there for that. We're in there for the all-time. So if we look at the all-time, we got 419. Oh, sexy little launch. And we're coming in at a couple zeros and a 3. Okay, we're going to play that down even further. Whoa, if we can get there. And we can see the bottom with a couple zeros and a 1.5. So this has done a pretty decent amount. It's still a relatively new coin, and it's kind of going through its, you know, stages as we see it. Let's not let me scroll down. Okay, here we go. So listings hasn't really hit a big dog yet. You know, Jupiter, Radium, you know, Solana type stuff. But it is not really pumped through the other side. So that's kind of neat, a little bit attractive. It's got an ocean of supply. A lot of circulating supply here. But for a decent, quick little move, this might have potential. It doesn't mean you're going to get dumped, not going to get dumped on. It doesn't mean it's going to not crash again, but let's take a little gander. If we hit website, we'll come up to Soulcex. That's right, it's just trading. The usual, we're going to be your first trading option on Solana. Could have picked a better name, but hey, that happens. Start trading on Soulcex Pro soon. That's right, 2024. So, kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got. Good old. I would play this video, but it goes in and out. I don't know. It wasn't a smooth play last time I played it. But, you know, trade, Solana, Bitcoin, damn, USDT. It does look like it's KYC. Let's check out the ports, verify your identity, yeah. Find your account, and start trading. Markets say it isn't so. This is a coin I don't know if I'd be in it for the long run, but I do kind of like it's the Soulcex Advantage, baby. Launched on the Solana blockchain. Soulcex's first exchange to be launched on the Solana blockchain. I guess. Harnessing its high performance capabilities. So everyone says that when they open up, you know, an exchange, wide range of cryptocurrencies, user-friendly interface. I don't see really what makes this that special other than its own Solana. It just launched. We're in a bull market, and it does have, alright, so it's saying its state-of-the-art encryption is probably its claim to fame. And it's going to have educational tutorials on how to trade. That's kind of comical. Trading takes time, guys. You gotta really, you should never trade for real till you've traded a simulation for a while. But hey, have fun, knock yourself out. Conclusion. Let's look at the conclusion, shall we? Soulcex represents the future of cryptocurrency trading, combining cutting-edge tech. Wow. Solana blockchain user-centric design, advanced security measures, and educational resources. So it's just like any other place. Security, I guess, is its main factor, and they're going to throw in some training. Does have some staking. So I don't know if I would go super all in on any of this, but I think this is a possibility. I think this is probably an easy, double your money. So let's go back. It just launched. We'll have to see where it plays out, how it plays. It doesn't seem anything special to me, but you know what? A lot of these new coins listed on the site tend to do, rather well. Yeah, so we'll have to see how it plays out. If it's any... we'll have to see how it plays out. I just want to show it to you, though. It looked like it was starting to rip. Hasn't really hit anything major yet. If it does, we're probably looking at some more pumpage. I wouldn't rule it out. I don't think it's as great as like some of the other coins we're going to talk about, but I thought it was a neat, maybe easy way to double your money. All right, let's go back where we started. All right, and as we cruise through the joy of Solana, Wormhole, I like. I think this has got potential, and I think this is a coin you should add to your portfolio. If you like, do your own research, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to the all. We can see here it just tanked. Looks like we got a low somewhere around 48. Played around that. We're at 74. So... we'll have to look at vesting schedules and all that other stuff, but I like this. This is sexy. And Web3. So the nice thing about this is it plays well with so many other chains. Look at that. And look at some of these other syntax. If you're into some of the other coins, financial coins. But there's tons of videos out on Wormhole already. Watch them. This is something I would probably add to mine, though. I would not hesitate to add this one. I think this thing's going to be neat. And it's Web3. There it is. If you want to go to products, messaging, queries, connect, blah, blah, blah. Solutions. How to reach much more users across blockchains. Data. It's kind of neat because some of these coins will, cross over into other coins that I like. Since we're playing with, the Solana ecosystem. The next one we're probably going to touch on is Pyth. Do your own research. Look at Wormhole. There's tons of videos out there. I don't want to get into details or any of that stuff. But if we go back and we go back again. But this has got potential. First bull run. And I think it's going to be a neat coin. And if you look at it and you think it's neat, then go for it. So... let's go to the 7-day again. We're going to hit up our Soulcex. Let's just cruise through this thing here. No, I'll just click on the coins I like. The next coin I want to talk about anyway is going to be Pyth. And I think I've always liked this coin. I liked it way back when it was, half the price it is now. And I got back in way back when. But I still think the neat thing about Pyth, actually, let me just go here. and just pull it up. So everyone's trying to find these fancy new coins, like get in at the very beginning, and kind of like the Soulcex. But I think go with the stronger coins and go with the coins. I mean, look at this. If I go to all time, sure, you might have got it at 24. I think I got 25 was my low. It doesn't matter though. The point is we're at 54 right now. It's still in its infancy. It's probably got a lot more up and downs that it's going to go through, but I like the project. If you like Solana, you should probably like Pyth as well. I would still consider adding this to your portfolio if you haven't. Do your research. It's a neat little coin. And some of the things with CoinMarketCap, I want to just touch on a couple things on Solana. I missed the Solana boat, by the way. I invested quite a bit into HBAR, which didn't quite work out quite as well as Solana. But, I did get on ICP, and I got on some other things, but, my goodness. Some of the other neat things you can look at, I don't know if they're going to show it to us. Sometimes on, CoinMarketCap, they'll have like little, sub clicks you can click on, and it's going to show like, popular tokens, most visited cryptocurrencies, global prices. I kind of like to see, I browse through these every now and then, and I'll, something like this, it doesn't hurt. Like if you're looking for new coins, and, you can always go to cryptocurrencies, and then pull up categories, and then search through those as well. But this is kind of neat too, because this one already did a little bit of homework for you. So this is what's popular, this is what people are visiting. I kind of like to look at what people are visiting and then go through this. So if anything strikes your fancy, Node AI, Art Trade, and just start looking at things, that maybe don't really sound like a meme coin. Baby Gummy, probably not. And then find something. If you're interested in AI, DeepMind, give it a click, see where it's at, see how much it's pumped, see if they show you the team. Well, a lot of these, it's sad when you click on something they don't even show you the team behind the project, so then it's a little sketchy. If you're ever starting up a coin, anyone, always transparency is the best. If you're not going to show your faces, you're probably, I don't know, it better have some major hype behind it, because you'll get so much more people investing if you put everything out there. Let me see who you are. So if you rug pull me, I know who you are. But cruise through these. I think I looked at I think I just clicked on VPS AI out of the blue, and I want to say it was one of these. Ding, right there, boom. So there's VPS AI. There it is there. Let's go ahead and click on it. So this is interesting. Let's go back to all. And you can just see tanked, nice little fill, tanked again, filled again. It just getting crushed. But it is, let's see where it's on. It's really not on any exchanges right now. And then if you wanted to check out the website, Decentralized AI Blockchain, VPS GPU Cloud. So a lot of your cloud systems are going to be, that's kind of how everyone's doing things right now. And this is relatively new. Let's see, why? We offer the perfect blend of, doesn't everybody? Revolutionizing your cloud strategy. So, what do they give you? Access to high performance computing, and that's kind of what everyone's going to need. They're going to need a lot more computing power for all of this AI type models that they want to run. 600% with their competitive pricing. Interesting. I mean, save up to 600% savings. Say it isn't so. But I mean, something to look at. I can't tell you what to buy, but if you are looking for newer projects that are coming out, sometimes, just doing, what's hot, what are people visiting, what's going on in the market. Is this something I think might fit a narrative, fits the AI narrative? Is this something when it hits a major exchange, is it going to actually do something? Or are people going to say, oh, I'll throw some money in that? Is retail going to blow it up? I like kudos. Um, and so on and so forth. Uh, you know, Click the site, play around, check out the roadmap. If it looks bogus, skip it. If it looks like it's something you might see someone as a use case for, you can look at it. But it's just kind of like another, anything, just a tool to look at, certain things. Am I going to invest in it? I don't know. We'll see. It didn't really hit my fancy. I didn't see the team's faces. I don't know. I kind of like to know who's behind the crypto. But, just in general. But then again, sometimes you don't even have to know. People are just going to pump this like there's no tomorrow. I had one of these coins I was looking into on this. I know we're way off topic now, but let me see if it's still here. Oh, no, I deleted it because it just went insane. So I clicked on a couple of those, like a couple months ago, and then it just blew up. And it's, so some of them, when they do hit, they hit hard. And it is interesting to see them. But, all these coins come and go and they change. You want to look at something, I always liked ICP. I thought that was nice. I liked Hedera. VeChain, it was a Chinese company, so I never really took off on that one. Caspa, if you got in early, you're loving life. If you're new to it, it's probably going to go up some more. Say is interesting. Algo, not really doing much, but we'll have to see. I like Wormhole. Ondo, you're kind of following the wave of big money with Ondo. Same thing on some of these other ones like Synthetics. You're hoping that, these assets actually come on board and, the financial market. It was real interesting because we already jumped ship. We're off Solana blockchain. But real world assets, talked about that long time ago. That's kind of like the next thing that's going to hit the market. You got AI coming in. I still believe that the virtual worlds are going to make a comeback. I think the tech's not quite there, but you're starting to see, new headsets coming out. You're starting to see the translucent ones that people are working like computers. So I think, don't sleep on, older stuff like Blocktopia. I mean, if they could stick around, we'll see if they can survive everything. But, coins like that I think are going to have a resurgence, from the previous bull market as well. Gaming, I think gaming's going to get more interactive. I think it's a matter of time before you start seeing 3D type, hologram type stuff. I think it's going to be pretty neat, when you get into virtual reality. A lot going on there, but it's just, you can only go as far as the tech will take you. But I think that's going to make a resurgence. Everyone's looking at real world assets, and they weren't sure who the big money was going with. And that was kind of like what everyone's thinking. Are they going with Ondo? I thought they were going to go with HBOR. I thought that graph technology would fit in great on that, but I don't know. So we'll have to see, Goldfinch, Ondo, all those guys, how that plays out. I still think your regular coins, Jasmy, I was a fan of Jasmy. A lot of people aren't, but I think it's going to do well in Japan. And I like the hedge against Jasmy is the guys that are in Japan. I mean, they'll look at serious jail time if they screw you over. And also, I don't think they're doing it for more or less, huge. I think it's a legacy move for some of them. So, not going to want to mess up their legacy. So I like Jasmy. I'd like to see that evolve into more than just what it is, and I think it will. I think this coin has, you know, potential. Japan loves themselves some Japan. So I'm still bullish on Jazz. Jazzmatazz still got some love to it. EOS, man, I got in on that with a bunch of zeros. I don't know. See, this is. I mean, how high is it really going to go? I don't know. Let's look at it real quick, because I think. Let's see if we can get some data. I want to say it was like a fraction of a penny. Is that a fraction of a penny, or it was 0.1. It wasn't. No, it wasn't 3. It's right around there, probably. I think that's when so a little under 2. My apologies. I thought here would have been. I hate this fucking thing. Yeah, it's right there, right around $1. Yeah, so it did pull back heavy. So that makes total sense. Charting wise, that makes total sense. So now, kids, what we want to look at is we want the pullback from here. Actually, you don't just want it to go parabolic. So you want it to test levels, and then well, this isn't the best site to do it because it has this big fucking box here. Man, I was doing so well till I did. You know, what can you do? So anyway, it hits the level, pull back. We want to see a little sideways action, and then eventually we want to see it break this level. You know, and it'll probably somewhere in the $1.27 area. We want it to pull up to there, which would be bananas for EOS. If people are getting in it now, we'll have to see just how it takes off when retail comes in heavy, or if they do. But I'd be more than happy with, like, even all-time highs would be money. I'm not quite as bullish as everyone else. But yeah, just different weird coins. Zoo, we'll have to see if that ever hits a real exchange. Ubex is interesting to me. You can look it up if you want to. A lot of these coins change. I just go back and forth. I don't really think I'm going to look at V. That does have a little potential. But yeah, I mean, they come and go. But if you're into the Solana ecosystem, I suggest you're still not late on Wormhole. I don't think you're late on Pyth. And if you want to try something, maybe a little on the deck sexy side, a little trading action from Soulcex. You know, see if the Solana hype can, you know, maybe get this one going. Who knows? It may just burn away, may take off. But that is pretty much Solana. And there goes the mouse. But that is all I have for today. And this is going to manually hit this one. Have a great weekend.